Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Friday morning. Almost there, guys. We almost made it to the end of another week. Almost made it to the end of the work week. So, today we're going to be talking about Aldon Smith a little bit more, and I've certainly discussed this guy a lot in the last couple weeks. I've made what feels like 6 videos in some way related to Aldon Smith in the last 2 weeks. Some people might say I'm talking about him a little too much, given that he's a guy who, in the best case scenario, will probably be playing somewhere between 400 to 500 snaps. But I kind of can't help it. It's the most interesting thing going on with this team right now. And I think that if you're a Seahawks fan, you should have this guy on your mind. And what's going on with him should be at the forefront of your football fan mind because when it comes to this defense, the rotation on the line is going to be everything. We don't have a Khalil Mack. We don't have an Aaron Donald. We don't have that one guy who can be out there for 90% of the snaps and just ball. We don't even have a Michael Bennett level player anymore. Not that Bennett was ever in the same league as guys like Aaron Donald and Khalil Mack, but we don't even have somebody at that level anymore. We have a bunch of guys who are good, guys who I like, guys who are talented, guys who I do believe are going to be able to play well in this defense, but the rotation is everything. So I'm going to put myself out on a limb a little bit here and say it's kind of a big deal if Aldon Smith is able to give us 400 to 500 snaps on the line this year. And that's not even getting into the possibility of him playing some linebacker for us. So this is important, and I thought I'd go ahead and make a video with some of the most recent information because it's actually pretty compelling stuff, and I think it's worth talking about because I feel like the situation has gotten a little less clear in the last couple of days. So, last or 2 days ago, I made a video talking about how Aldon Smith has his side of the story, and I said that his side of the story was compelling, and it gave him a legitimate excuse for what he did that wasn't just him going crazy, and his motivation seemed to be understandable. But I wasn't really convinced that was going to change all that much in terms of whether or not he's able to play for us in 2021 because it's still illegal to choke somebody out. And even if he doesn't get charged with a crime by the legal system, Goodell can still come down on him. Well, that narrative has changed again with this news report from a couple days ago. So let's take a look. Video will be pivotal in Aldon Smith case, writes Mike Florio of Pro Football Talk. So last week we saw the value of video when it came to the allegations regarding Rams defensive tackle Aaron Donald. As to the new situation involving Seahawks defensive end Aldon Smith, video once again will be critical. Video could show that Smith never touched the man who instigated battery charges against him in Louisiana. Video could support the notion that Smith and other family members went to talk to the husband of Smith's pregnant sister after an alleged altercation between the two. Smith will contend, we're told, that he didn't touch the man. Okay, so that is very different from what was being implied just a couple days prior when supposedly it was caught on 4K HD footage that Aldon Smith choked a guy out. If the video can indeed back that up, this situation could be resolved quickly, just as the Donald situation was. Um, I am a little confused as to how this can be the case. Because when I saw Aldon Smith's post on Instagram, which he admittedly quickly deleted, and I saw his tweet to the NFL commissioner Roger Goodell, it seemed to me that he was admitting what he had done, but was trying to defend his actions in a way that didn't just make him a psychopath. So when I saw that, my thought was, well, okay, he's admitting that he did it. He's acknowledging the fact that he's going to be in a lot of trouble and probably won't be able to play football this year, but he's trying to get people to understand that he took the actions that he did knowing there would be consequences and he stands by it because of what had happened between his sister and her husband. So, to now hear that he's going to say, I didn't touch the guy, Okay. Well, that is very, very different from what it initially looked like. And I have to say that if Aldon Smith is going to say that he didn't touch the man, and then we get 4K HD footage of him choking him out, then, I mean, that's just stupid, right? Like, why would you say that if there's clear camera evidence to the contrary? So, honestly, I had kind of given up on the Aldon Smith thing a couple days ago. Now I'm kind of swinging back the other way. I don't know why you would even bother saying this if you know you're immediately going to get contradicted by clear video evidence. So the fact that Aldon Smith is trying this defense is a sign to me that he feels like he can prove this. So I'm going to keep an eye on this story in the coming days, and I am really crossing everything I have that Aldon Smith indeed did not touch the man. The article goes on. For Smith, his history works against him. Donald's reputation was and still is pristine. Smith has had arrests and suspensions and challenges throughout much of his career. And that is a very valid point. Would it really surprise anybody if Aldon Smith was cleared of this charge and the tape proved that he didn't touch this guy and Goodell decided he needed to give him a few game suspension anyway? We've seen things like that happen before, so just because this charge gets dropped, if it does get dropped, or if the video exonerates him, that doesn't mean we're in the clear. But I have a newfound optimism in the Aldon Smith situation. I don't know why he would say that I didn't touch him if there's video out there that proves that he touched him. It just makes you look stupid on top of getting you in a lot of trouble. On top of that, for whatever it's worth, Aldon Smith is cooperating with the authorities. We have here another article from Mike Florio on PFT. Aldon Smith surrenders to authorities, is released from custody. Short version here is that he turned himself into the police and then was let out on bail. And I guess it's good that he's not going on the run, right? This is certainly better than him jumping in a white Bronco and leading the police on a chase down a freeway. But yeah, things are looking a little bit more interesting. I dearly wish that a player that we had just signed 2 days ago would be able to steer clear of trouble completely, that he wouldn't be putting himself in a situation where this was on the table at all. But to those of you out there who are really hoping that Aldon Smith can play football for us this year, it's looking better and better the more information comes out. At the very least, he seems very cooperative. he didn't he turned himself in, and that's got to count for something, I think. But if this video can exonerate him, then we're going to feel a lot better about this defense, I think. And again, I want to stress, is he one of our best defensive players? No. But I think his ability to be in that rotation matters. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Peace out. Go Hawks. Kind of old information, but I just found this to be really interesting, so I thought I'd go ahead and shoot a video on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. See you guys later. There's going to be another video later. Yeah, see you guys later. Peace out. Go Hawks.